Welcome back to Modern Salon TV. I'm TJ Hughes.
And I'm Trevor Deneen. Last episode, we brought you the red carpet look seen at the Emmys.
Learned from Patrick McIver how to create texture with a combination of highlights and gloss.
And went across the globe for a spa tour in South Africa. This episode, we hit up New York Fashion Week for a look at the hair and fashion.
Get makeup tips and advice from superstar makeup artist Sonia Kashuk.
And head to Capitol Hill for Beauty Industry's Welcome to Our World event.
This year's New York Fashion Week will see designers gather from around the world to exhibit their spring 2011 collections. Modern beauty and fashion director Maggie Mulhern went behind the scenes for the look seen on the runway.
Hey everybody, it's New York Fashion Week. The designers are showing their spring, summer 2011 collections. I got to go backstage and meet with some of the great hairdressers creating beautiful looks for the beautiful fashions. Join me.
What we're doing here is we're creating a look that's very much based on strong Mexican women that goes with Sophie's collection, with the middle parting really making their very tight, very strong woman. Then we tie the hair back in a ponytail right underneath the crown. We put one of Sophie's hairbands in, and then we're braiding the hair and tuck it in and make sure that it's very flat so you get a triangle kind of section on the back.
It's a very easy up hairstyle, mid behind the head ponytail, and then just securing a few pins into a messy knot and pulling little bits out, securing it with some quick dry Redken hairspray.
So we're doing very straight hair, very long parting on the side, all the hair coming on the side. We do a ponytail and we had like a silver barrette.
We're giving them a very like a classic look, but then also twist a street look. And then we're putting it into a side part, and then we're making a little twist. And then we're putting on these little clips that are triangular clips, and they're big, bold, and like very like street-like.
I'm pulling it back on a ponytail and just doing a classic folded ponytail. But again, one of the things I'm doing is the classic Gwen look or lamb look, which is the pulled sides, and we're giving a little bit of a masculine sweep to the front. I'm pulling 3 placements for braids, 2 on each side and 1 in the front. And once I've got these shapes and allowing for the flyaway in the hairline and just the flyaway of the texture, I'm going to start wrapping and placing the braids.
Great moments always define New York's Fashion Week, but what is Maggie Mulhern's favorite? That would have to be when Rodney Cutler grabbed her microphone and hijacked her Peter Gray interview backstage at the Betsy Johnson show. Let's check it out.
We're at Betsy Johnson for spring 2011 with superstar hairdresser Peter Gray. How's it going?
We're having a ball. I mean, you know, we're sugared off our heads. There's so much sweetie around and champagne, and between the cocktail of it all, I think everybody's buzzing.
So what keeps bringing you back? Like, you've done gazillions of shows all around the world. Like, what floats your boat these days?
I think it's, you know, it's the adrenaline, I guess. I love that moment. I mean, it's like this, it's fun and mellow. I love that moment when they call last numbers and it's like, no, and then I love that adrenaline as it kicks in. You know, and I think the nice thing as a hairdresser is you're there to adapt.
You've really come from a technical background. You started at Sassoons. How important is that for a young hairdresser to have that technical foundation in this world of fashion?
Absolutely fundamental. If you don't have the basis, you aren't going to amount to anything. You're going to have a great career for a very short time, and the moment fashion changes, you're going to end up swimming.
The amazing Peter Gray, again, knocking it out with great hair.
With her own makeup line, a list of celebrity clients, and editorial assignments in all the top consumer books, Sonia Kashuk is now a household name. We catch up with the superstar makeup artist for advice on how to present yourself more professionally using your makeup case.
It's the whole display of your case. Like when you walk into a studio, you want to open up your pack of goodies and know that everything is pristine. Whether you have any cracked makeup, clean it, keep your trays clean, keep the entire thing spotless. The more you wash your brushes, they actually get softer and feel better. Makeup brushes I wash after every single time I'm in the studio. I keep them separate, so once I've used them, they are in a different pack. They remain in a different pack, so that when I get home at night, I wash them at the kitchen sink. I lay them flat to dry. The main thing that I've always said, how you can tell a great brush, it feels great. If you were to set down brushes, just on feel, you'll be able to recognize the difference between a great brush and a not so good brush. I have synthetics that I use that are all nylon that are great for applying creams, and I use them for cream blush, cream powders, or applying lip. And then the more natural hairs I like for powders. They have a better absorption, they hold the powder better. And don't let price dictate the quality of the brush.
Modern Salon TV reporter Melissa Hill took in the glitz and glamour at the Toronto Film Festival, and the styles seen on the red carpet were definitely noteworthy. In this segment, we visit a salon to translate the looks into wearable styles for your clients.
I am here with owner Michael Crispell and Michelle Richter, who's a senior stylist, and they've created some of 2 red carpet looks from the film festival that they're going to show us how to recreate today.
For Emma today, I wanted to create a really sophisticated sort of low chignon for a red carpet look. Something that's going to still have some texture to it though. We didn't want it to be too polished, still have a bit of sort of movement and interest. I started by prepping her hair in large barrel curls. So once we did that, I set everything 2-inch sections just to get a little bit of flow and movement to the hair. So then I started taking everything below the ear and putting in a low ponytail. And I backcombed the ponytail lightly just to give a cushion, wrapped it around and created a little bun to then build on. From that point, I took diagonal sections and wrapped them around the ponytail, pinning them into the bun in alternating sections. So I worked my way up the head, moving my way towards the front. And then we finished it off with dry extreme hairspray just to lock everything into place so it lasts the night.
With Andy's hair, we prepped it with hot spiral spray. Started off with it nice and smooth and straight, and this is going to help give hold and body to the curl. Working on the round of the head from beneath the brow bone, I set everything counterclockwise, turning everything under to really create a billowy curl. Then once I got to the top sections, I started to take each section, working within about 1-inch panels, and using the 1-inch barrel curling iron, we just come down about 4 inches from the root and roll everything towards the face so everything can come in tight. To finish off the look, hand comb it, roll everything up into the crown with a blow dryer and diffuser, just light setting, mist the product into the hair, and then set it with my hands. While it's setting, I'm just working it with my fingers and then release. Go in and start to open up the curl, and taking the odd section and opening it up for volume, just finger back comb and lay right into place.
Salon Today editor Stacey Sobel just got back from Washington D.C, where she was helping salon owners lobby Congress on the FICA tax credit for salons. While on Capitol Hill, she also participated in the Welcome to Our World event, where industry provides complimentary services to Congress and their staff.
During the Professional Beauty Federation's lobbying day, all factions of the beauty industry came together to lobby members of Congress on a variety of issues. And then that evening, we treated representatives and their staff members to complimentary beauty services during Welcome to Our World. I'll admit, at first I was a bit intimidated by the lobbying process, but it was easier than I ever expected. In the morning, we were briefed on the issues by professional lobbyists, and then we were divided up into teams. I joined Frank Zona, salon owner and chair of PBA's Government Affairs Committee, and Brad Masterson of Y Public Relations. We met with Senator Scott Brown of Massachusetts, Lois Capps of California, and Dina Titus of Nevada, who we caught just off the House floor following a vote. The whole day was exhilarating. It was just like being on an episode of The West Wing.
Welcome to Our World is an event that's sponsored by the beauty industry, the entire professional beauty industry. We come to the Capitol every year here in Washington, D.C. to talk about who we are as an industry and all the great things that we're doing, and frankly to talk about some of our concerns and issues that are important to the beauty industry.
Thanks for tuning in.
As always, we leave you with some of the industry's finest.
See you in 2 weeks.
My name is Robert Liberta, and you are watching Modern Salon TV.
I'm Janine Jarman, and you're watching Modern Salon TV.
Hi, I'm Richard Calcasola at Maximus Spa Salons here in Call Place, and I'm
watching Modern Salon